I know most of you, they know how to create these tactics, the two bishop sacrifice. But you know, like I told you before, to make these tactics, it's not difficult. But to reach the position to make these tactics is the difficult, okay? I will show you two examples from e4 and from d4. Doesn't matter which opening you play. If you organize your the way of your thinking, and you have a lot of knowledge about that type of tactics, you can play any type of opening. Here he played e4, c5, knight f3, e6. We will go for, we start with Bolson, and we will reach the variation, it's called Taimanov. e6, here he played d4, he went for the open Sicilian, Taimanov, takes, knight c6. Actually, white has a lot of continuation here, a lot of. Here he played knight c3, he played knight f6, bishop e3, queen c7, bishop e2. Even here, like I told you, you have a lot. Here you can play queen d2 or f3 to make long castle. The aggressive players here, they like to play queen d2 and make a long castle. The positional players, okay, when we say positional players, doesn't mean you are not aggressive. No, some players, they prefer to start with positional moves and then to continue with aggressive play, and some players, they start to play aggressive from the second or third move. Here he starts with positional continuation, positional moves. He played bishop e2, and black here played a6. White went for short castle. Here a lot of variation from black side, but here he played bishop b4. The idea here to attack this knight who protect this pawn. Actually, in this position, white has a lot of ideas. There is a lot of ideas in this position. Here you can play knight takes c6. Even you can play f4 here. Even you can play rook e1. I will show you two games for this position. One, he played knight takes c6 and he sacrificed the pawn in e4. And another player, he doesn't care about this pin and he played rook e1. Even I played this move rook e1 before with a strong player. I couldn't win. I drew the game, but I have a lot of winning moves I missed. By anyway, here he changed the knight in c6. He takes with pawn, knight a4. This theoretical variation. Okay, knight e4. Black cannot capture this pawn in e4. Can you see why black cannot capture this pawn? Queen d4, yes. If he captured this pawn in e4, white he will play queen d4, attacking both bishop and knight. That's why black here he went for castle. He castle, and here actually there is many moves here. But white here he start to make a positional sacrifice. There is a positional sacrifice here. It's very old. Who created this idea is Tal. Very old game. Here he make a sacrifice, pawn sacrifice. He played c4. Very good move, c4. He leave this pawn. Okay. Here if he captured this pawn e4, he will play c5 and he will make this bishop out of play with the idea a3 and b4, and he will take very big advantage in queen side and compensation for this pawn. That's why black he didn't capture this pawn e4. He searched for any tempo. He tried to find any tempo. He played bishop d6. He played bishop d6 to keep tempo, because he want this e pawn, and at the same time he want h pawn, and at the same time white cannot protect both of them. But for sure white he know what to do in this position. Like I told you, white here he start to play aggressive play. He played f4. He leave this pawn. By force here, black what has to do here? By force. Huh? He must take pawn in e4. He takes pawn in e4. How to get a space advantage here? Yes, c5. He played c5. Okay, bishop e7. Actually, if you look at the position, white, he will try to evacuate the king side. He starts to develop his pieces to the king side. He played bishop d3. It looks like normal move, no, but it's very strong, because I will tell you something. This game is related for the previous game in the positional play, because most of the players, they think when we say positional aggressive, you ignore, when you play aggressive, you ignore the positional. When we say positional, you ignore the aggressive. No, this game until now is positional. It's still positional. He played bishop d3, and in his mind, there is a weak piece from black side. Can you find this piece? There is a very weak piece from black. Which piece? Yes, the white bishop here is bad. You have to put that in your mind. This bad bishop, okay? If he played f5, it looks like normal. We talk first, because you come late, we talk about the two bishop sacrifice, okay? One of the elements, of the main elements of the tactics, the two bishop sacrifice. He played bishop d3. If he played f5, it's very bad move. If he played f5, he will take the knight, he will give his bishop, takes, and queen d4, with the idea to take in e4, and this bishop is still weak, with idea rook c1, and black, he will release himself with d6. For example, if I play this, he will play d6, I will takes. This pawn is in my pocket. I can play rook c1 and put the knight here, or I will take this pawn with the idea. Which pieces, if we removed over the board, will give advantage for white? Which pieces? Here. We change. We need to change. Which pieces we need to change here? Bishop. Which bishop?
The black bishop.
Yes, if we change this bishop with this bishop and remain this knight in c5 square, I told you this game is related for the previous game. It's still positional. We talk about tactics, but the game always positional. The game always positional, okay? If white, he success to change this black bishop, and he put his knight here, and he control of c-file, he will win, just matter of time. That's why black, he didn't play f5. He returned with his knight in f6. This here, this here, this here, this here, this knight here, this here. He played bishop d3. He played knight f6. Okay? What is the expected move from black side to make black to free his position? What is the expected move here? Huh? a5. Okay, this is good idea. Another idea. Another idea from black side. It's a normal move to play d6 or rook b8. This is the expected moves, yes? To free his position, to play d6 or rook b8. Yes or not? Yeah, it's very clear, yes? White here, he start to make these two ideas is wrong. What is the best move from white side here? Don't forget, white is pawn down, okay? White is pawn A down, okay? What is the best move for white here? To make at least to make rook b8 wrong, at least. f5? But f5, I can play rook b8. Look, knight b6 always in your pocket. Knight b6 always in your pocket. Try to find another move. You will get nothing for knight b6. It's not bad, but you have a better. Bishop e5. He cannot play rook b8 because bishop e5. And at the same time, which move will make black free here? Can he play d6 here or d5? Because here, black, if he played d5, now black, he free his position, yes? But this bad move, white is winning here. Can you find the winning move here? No, no, no. It's related to the two bishop sacrifice. I think you don't know this type of tactics, yes? Because you will see now. d5 is bad move because he will take, bypassing, he will take. You must take with queen, okay? Now I will take the bishop in f6. You cannot take with bishop. Do you know why? I cannot, black cannot take by bishop? Yes, because black, queen black will be hanging. I will take, if you take, I will take check and attacking the queen. Okay, that's why he has to capture with pawn. Yes. Can you explode attack here? Bravo. King take h7. Continue with me. Bravo. King g7. You have to surround the king first. You have to surround the king. Bravo. Queen g4. Then bravo. That's why he cannot play d5. Okay? He played another move. Now he saw this idea, okay? And he played knight d5. It's logic moves with the idea to change bishop. With the idea is bishop f6, okay? Now if you check the position, you will find the king side is free. There is no pieces for the king side. Only the knight is very close or the bishop. And white here, he attract the black. He made I like this. He make a small tactic, a small trap for black to make this knight away from the king side. Can you expect this move? Bravo. Knight b6, very strong. Even if he takes or not, this knight is protected well. With the idea, I told you, the game is always positional. You can play a4, a5, or rook c1. But you know, black here, this player is very strong, and he did not realize the tactics in the position, okay? And he takes the knight. And he takes the knight. How to explore the position here? How to explore attack here? Bishop take h7. I told you this about the two bishop sacrifice. Bishop take h7. Now bishop take h7. Look, king take h7, queen h5 check, king g8. Mesfer, thinking how to surround the king, ya Mesfer. What is this subject about? We talk about what? Bishop takes g7. Bishop takes g7. King take by force. King takes g7. What I have to do first? Why I make queen g4? Queen g what? What did you say? No, but you say queen g5, yes? Queen g4 to surround the king. Queen g4, the king anywhere. Now rook f3. Look, this is a two bishop sacrifice. I will tell you something you have to put in your mind. When I tell you there is a sacrifice here, you will find it easy. Okay? But the problem, how to reach this position. The tactics always coming from the positional play, not only tactics. You cannot say I'm aggressive player, I will go and I sacrifice and I will make a tactics. No. The game was always positional. He takes space from king side and he attacks the king from the queen side, not from the king side. he attract black pieces to the queen side and he attacks the king side. Okay, this is one example from e4 about the two bishop sacrifice.